to.
Hi, my name is Scott Long. I've been with Dr. Branham since June of 2014. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes many years ago, about 2004. Of course, my doctor's the first thing they gave medicines, try this, try that. Did nothing but cause me to gain weight instead of actually helping my diabetes. All it did was just augment my problems. I heard an advertisement about Dr. Branham's program and kind of ignored it the first couple of times because I was thinking it was just like cure diabetes, right? But then after hearing it a couple more times, I decided to go ahead and come in and found that what he was talking about was very logical and made a lot of sense. So he was very straightforward and honest with me. Allowed me to understand that what was causing my problems wasn't necessarily the foods that I was eating necessarily. It was more that I was causing my own inflammations by other things that I was doing. The doctors had put me on 2,000 milligrams of metformin. They put me on glimepiride. And eventually even put me on insulin, as much as I fought not to do that. But nothing in the 10 years of doing all that was helping my blood sugars. My blood sugars were still in the high to upper 300s, and on a regular basis. And after 6 months with Dr. Branham, now they're down in the hundreds. And my A1C is down. My last test was 8.3. So I'm very glad and very grateful that Dr. Branham has this program and has allowed me to be a participant in it. Now I've got more energy than I've ever had. I get to play with my grandkids, which is kind of one of my goals. And I finally got rid of the cane. Now I actually walk like a normal human being and not on a cane. And the fact is, I didn't really starve myself. In fact, I actually ate more than I'd ever eaten before, and I was full all the time. He helped me to find things that were foods that were causing some of my problems and helped me try to get a different diet plan to avoid those foods and get the good foods into my system. Thanks to him, I'm now more alert on the contents of the packaged foods as well. Almost everything in packaged foods has sugars and things that were causing more inflammation for me. My meals now contain a lot more healthy choices. I'm doing more vegetables and combining vegetables with proteins to get my blood sugars maintained at a better level. A lot of home-cooked meals versus going out to fast food, because we all know fast food is just really bad for you. As much as it tastes good sometimes, it's just be much better not to have tasteful food than to be poisoning yourself every day. And basically, I really think that this whole program itself is really worthwhile. Take the time and talk to them, find out things that show you how to improve your life. The great support system I have at home helps me with that, but it also helps to have Dr. Branham giving us guidance as to what things we need to avoid and what things we need to look at, might be causing our diabetes more than just the sugars themselves. It could be internal problems as well. So I'd like to really say that this is a great program. You get a chance to come in and talk with him, come in and do so. He's a #1 doctor in my book.
So a couple questions for you, Scott, while we're still on tape. So lowering blood sugars from the 300s to the 100s. You did that with like insulin and all the other drugs, or what?
Actually, no. Within about a month of starting the program, I got rid of my medications altogether by my choice. I just decided that I wanted to go cold turkey, so to speak, and it helped to be able to tell that it wasn't the drugs that were doing anything, it was the program.
So you accomplished that lowering of blood sugars by 200 points without the medications.
Exactly. Yes.
And on this program, how much weight have you lost?
I've lost over 60 pounds in the first 4 months. I'm still losing here and there. I've gone from a size 54 waist down to a size 46.
Good.
So I'm definitely getting healthier. Even my wife and my coworkers have noticed that my face is much skinnier and that I'm not, I want to say bloated in the face or in the body anymore, things that were causing me even more tiredness in my system.
Good. So the 60-something pounds of weight loss, is that exercising like 8 days a week?
Absolutely no exercise.
Okay, good.
In fact, I'm anti-exercise for many things. I'll do a lot of, I'm starting to do more walking, but I don't exercise per se at all.
Good. And you also talked about walking with a cane, and tell us why you did that.
The reason I was walking with a cane was that I had developed a diabetic sore on the bottom of my foot from just the weight was causing my foot to not land right, and I ended up causing blood blisters, which would never, the blister would pop and then it never healed. So I was running on that cane for many, many months. Within 2 to 3 months of working with Dr. Branham, I was able to get rid of the cane because we found that the Clearvite actually helped my body heal itself faster and heal my diabetic sores.
Good. And we also found infections that were causing some of those sores too, and we cleared those up, and that helped a lot too. Good.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this program you feel is a program that would be good for anybody who's with the type 2 diabetes. Let me ask you this. Do you think you have to be a diabetic to benefit from a program like this?
Not at all. And anybody can benefit from the program. The only thing that it takes is the desire to be healthier.
Fantastic. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.